I am, in fact, bi. Polar. I am bipolar. I am also bisexual. And also a bi-itch. 3 bis. NSYNC did a song about me. Bye, bye, bye. Nice. It's got it. I know that was like 20 years ago, but woo, here we are. So it is nice. I am in fact a bisexual. My fiance, you may cheer now. My fiance is a man, so even though we're in a straight presenting relationship, it's okay because he's also bisexual. So together we make one whole gay. We can go to Pride together as long as we're together. That's how that works. I am also bipolar, which is fun. Bipolar is essentially where like half the time you're, doing jokes on stage, and the other half the time you're in bed with a wheel of cheese, crying to Super Bowl commercials. My fiance has depression, so I can relate to him half the time. He is just polar. Who in here is single? All right, get out! So I was single for a very long time. A really long time. Really long time. Boy, I dated a lot of 3-name guys. Wiley Chester Wimberly was one. Let's see, Ryan Kansas O'Malley was another one. I think the best one, though, was, he went by Master Bones Jangle. He was a pirate who didn't have a boat. You see him at the Texas Ren Fair anytime. So yeah, I was single for a long time. I feel like if there's a convention of all of my exes, there would be like 5 pretty mediocre indie bands that would form out of that. 3 aggressively mediocre improv groups. And 1 really successful D&D campaign. That's how it would go. I do feel like I would have been better off dating a serial killer, if I'm being honest, because at least he's successful in his field and knows how to clean a bathroom. All these single men, listen up! Clean your fucking bathroom! I did have a musician guy, who had recently been divorced, and he was like, oh, women these days are so hard. I don't understand what they want. And I was like, cool, do you have a clean bathroom? He was like, I was like, cool, do you have a bed frame? He was like, I was like, do you play guitar for them without them asking? He was like, what, I shouldn't do that? I'm like, no! Unless they ask! So anyway, back to my fiance. Thank God. He is a Virgo. I'm also a Virgo. Oh my God, Virgo girlies in the house. If you're unfamiliar with like how Virgos, operate, we're pretty logical-minded. We're like pretty organized. So our first act of intimacy was sharing each other's Google calendars. It's pretty nice. So we schedule everything. I saw something on his calendar last weekend, and it just said trip with Doug. And I knew he wasn't going out of town. So I asked him about it. He was going to trip mushrooms with a guy named Doug that he met at a bar when he was drunk. I was like, and the first thing he thought was to schedule it on his computer. He also invited me to our own engagement. It said super secret surprise. I was like, oh no, I wonder what's gonna happen. Oh, he's a good dude. My sister, unfortunately, has a terrible dating record. She is with a guy named Don. If you can't tell by that name, he is squarely in his 50s. He has 3 Porsches, and will correct you if you say Porsche. And he also drinks espressos, particularly from Italy, has them shipped in. And he's not the toxic one in the relationship. My sister once got kicked out of a hair salon because she was too drunk to get bangs.